Your relationship to your potential directly ties to your discipline, your resiliency, your character. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Flory and today we're going to talk about something that I don't see a lot of people talking about, and maybe they do, maybe they don't, but I wanted to talk about your relationship to your potential. Now, this is coming like straight off the dome. I didn't really write any talking points on this, but it's just been something that's been on my mind heavy. Mainly because it's something that I personally experienced in my healing journey and my transition into my newer self. Because back in the day, I used to be really self-conscious, really insecure, just did not really believe in myself much. I wouldn't say I was depressed, but I definitely had some inner work that I needed to do. And the inner work that I did end up doing, Patrick, why do you always do this? I'm recording a video. And I just fed you. Anyway, my relationship to my potential had to change. I had to figure out what it is that I wanted to do and how to get there. But a lot of people struggle with finding their potential or even seeing it in general, because a lot of people feel like, oh, that's too hard. Oh, I can't do that. I'm not smart enough. I'm not strong enough, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, you can do hard things. And once you do something hard, everything else is nothing in comparison. So if you watch some of my other videos, you'll know that I used to be in the Army. I was in the Army just for training because I didn't make it. I failed. And I failed miserably. And while in basic training, I learned that I could do hard things. I could overcome obstacles. I could surpass my limits. And even though at the time I didn't really see it, I was transforming myself by failing over and over again. Because once you fail, you realize, okay, I can't do this. Let me try harder. If you have it in you, you should have it in you. Once you quit, it's over. There's no getting better from there. So your relationship to your potential directly ties to your discipline, your resiliency, your character. You need to be close with the prospect of being better. It's not that far away. You can push and push and push until you surpass your limits. That is the beauty of being human. You can always surpass your limits. They're just there to remind you how much further you need to go. Because for me, I thought that some things were just so hard that I just couldn't do them. That's not the case. That's just not the case. Your potential is there for a reason, to remind you how far you can go and where you can surpass. Because even if you do reach your potential, you can always go further. And a lot of people feel like they struggle with their discipline, but in reality, you struggle with seeing your potential. Your potential is there for a reason, to teach you what you need to do to get to where you need to be. You're not undisciplined. You just don't see your potential. Other people may see it, and they may be trying to dumb you down, and knock you down because they don't want you to reach your potential. And you simply can't let them. Your pride needs to be a little strong. You can't let other people see you fail. You can't let other people see you down. Your potential is directly tied to your discipline. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Me personally, I wanted it bad. I was willing to embarrass myself. I was willing to fail over and over and over again because I wanted it that bad. And also, I was a little self-conscious. I didn't want people to see me do bad. I didn't want people to see me fail, so I kept trying. I kept trying over and over again. That's called being resilient. Some people, they don't get it right the first time and they feel like, oh, I'll never get it right ever. And they quit. And that's the end of it. That's not seeing your potential. That's not seeing your potential. You have to keep going. You have to keep going and going because you're betting on yourself. You don't need everybody else to see your potential. You need to see it within yourself. But then again, some people have low self-worth, low self-esteem, and they just have to struggle to see their potential. That's okay, because you can work on yourself. You can work on your self-esteem. You can work on your self-image, and eventually you will start to see your potential. You will start to see what you can become if you work hard enough. Me personally, I got tired of being everybody's joke. I got tired of being the butt of the joke. So my pride kicked in. I said, I'm going to show them. And then my potential began to form. My discipline began to cement into my character. Going to the gym started out as just something I did to get out of the house and not be depressed in a new city with no friends. So eventually I started to see my potential. The more I started to grow, the more I started to be consistent, you see your potential, and that starts to build the building blocks for your discipline. It's like you don't even think about it. It's just a part of who you are. And you see a lot of creators on here talking about, don't try to be what you want to be, just become it, right? Like you just have to embody the person that you want to become, and that is having a close relationship to your potential. Like I said, a lot of people just don't see their potential, and I think it's sad because guess what? Your biggest hater definitely sees your potential, and they don't want you to see it. So why give them the satisfaction? Don't do that. Like I said, me personally, I went through my own personal struggles with my own self-esteem and my own confidence, and I had to overcome that on my own. Everybody's journey is different. It's not going to be the same, but I'm just here to remind you that everybody has potential. Everybody, not just the creator you see on here with a nice big apartment, the Mercedes Benz, you know, she makes a lot of money every month. Everybody has potential. Even the person with 0 subscribers, even a person like me who only has like 67 subscribers, I still see my potential. I still think I'm great. I still enjoy the art that I make. I still enjoy creating because I see my potential. I see that I can become more. You can too. Don't get stuck in the cycle of self-loathing and thinking that will never be me. Who says you're the only person that's saying that you can't be what you want to be. So if you're able to say that you can't do it, you also have the ability to say that you can do it. So if you flip that way of thinking, I promise you your entire life will change and your potential will blossom right in front of you. Like I said, a lot of people struggle to see their potential because they've been beat down their entire life. Their self-esteem is low. But once you start to work on your self-esteem and your self-image and who you are in a direct line to become the person you want to be. No one can stop you. Only yourself. Because your potential is self-inflicted, right? If you can't see your potential, you won't reach it. You will never be great. Unfortunately, that's a fact. You have to see your own potential. Nobody will pick it out of you and show it to you and be like, hey, this is how good you are. This is how great you can be. You have to see it for yourself. And then you have to put the blocks in order to become that. I know it all sounds like, regurgitated BS. But I promise you, once you see your potential and you get a good grasp on it, you see that girl, you're like, hold up, I want to be her. I want to get that. I need that. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can stop you. Only yourself. Like I said, your potential is a direct line to your discipline. You cannot obtain the discipline that you want without seeing your potential first. A lot of people want the discipline, but they don't see their potential. They don't know what they're capable of. And even if you are aware of what you're capable of, look past that. You can do bigger. You can do better. Bigger and better. Always. Always aim higher. Even if you see your potential now, you can do better than that. You can do better than that. I'm sorry. You can do better than that. You can surpass your limits. Always. I've done it. There's times where I feel like I could not do it. And guess what? I did it. And you know how satisfying that is? To do hard things? Do hard things to show yourself that you can do hard things. So when something else comes up later down the line, you're like, this is nothing. I've done harder. That's how I feel. When I was in the Army, we marched 12 miles with like 25 pounds on our back. So when I'm on the treadmill and I'm running, I'm like, this is nothing. I've done harder. I've done harder things. You've done harder things. You've been through worse. So your potential for more is always there because you've done harder stuff before. This is nothing to you. Your potential is always blossoming every time you do something hard. Every time you say you can't do something, you do it anyway. Get in touch with your potential. Get to know her. Become her best friend. Visit her every once in a while. I promise you, your discipline will shoot up 10 times. I see so many creators on here talking about how to be disciplined, and they talk about actions that you do in the morning, throughout the day, but then like the inner work that you really need to do for discipline. See that potential, girl. Get a grip on her. Get a grip. It's not hard. I mean, it may be hard, but you've done harder things. You've done harder things. And once you see that potential within yourself, I promise the goals are endless. It's endless. You can do anything. Who says you can't? Somebody else did it. There's people out there who become neurosurgeons. Why can't I do it? They're not better than me. Do you think that person is better than you? They're not. Okay? Nobody is better than you. You could do it too. So I want you, after this video, to take a look within yourself and ask yourself, where do I want to be? Who do I want to be? And how do I get there? And do I see myself there? And if you don't, work on it. Work on it. Go do something hard today. Go do something that you've been wanting to do, but you've been telling yourself, oh, it's too hard. I can't do that. Whether it be like an exercise or talking to someone or applying to that job or applying to that school or applying to that program. Doing something hard will definitely boost your confidence and boost your self-esteem, to boost your potential that you see in yourself. Because without that, what do you have besides the wannabe discipline that you see everybody else implementing? The reason that they're so disciplined is because that they see the potential that they have within themselves. They see their potential and they want that. They want it bad. So it's all about how bad you want it. Do you want it bad enough? I do. That creator you're watching every day does. So before you log in, before you doom scroll, go do something hard. Wake up to your potential. Because if you don't, you will be in this endless hamster wheel of chasing discipline that you simply can't get a grasp on because you don't see your potential first. I hope this made sense. And if not, tell me in the comments. All right, I have to go to the gym. I'll be going to the gym in a little bit. It is in the middle of the day. I have class later, so I need to get going. I just wanted to drop this video for y'all because I see so many people with so much potential, and I'm just like, they don't see it themselves. Why not? Why don't you see your potential? Ask yourself, why don't I see how great I can be? And come back and let me know. Love you guys, and I will see you later. Comment below if you have any thoughts on this video, and love you. Bye-bye.